patience. Literally always my lesson in life is to be patient. Hey y'all. So I'm currently pumping. Since I've been home, I've been using this hand manual pump until my pump comes in. I ordered one from Amazon, which I'll show you guys, but I'm just on here to talk because I've been just so, I guess, I don't want to say sad, but sad. Like, ever since I had my baby, like, my whole perspective on everything is just so different, because I just feel myself getting these random waves of just me crying because I don't have my baby. Like, we went to visit her today for a couple hours, and honestly, I feel like I'm really struggling with just like trying to get on a schedule, trying to get everything done in a day, because right now I'm literally pumping every either 2 to 3 hours. So that's very hard to like constantly be pumping on top of getting sleep, and then on top of going to the hospital for like for care and stuff. So I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed right now, and I also just feel like it hurts like to see other people who like have such a normal journey, whereas my journey is not normal, which my boyfriend keeps reminding me like that's okay, and she's okay, and she's like where she needs to be. But it's like I'm having a baby but not having your baby is different, because like you have that mom instinct, but she's not accessible to me 24/7. Well, she is accessible to me 24/7, but it's just not realistic, and I have to keep reminding myself that. And it's just like everything happened so fast, and I don't know, I just feel myself getting so sad and not caring about anything, honestly, like that I used to care about, as far as like just in terms of like life, as far, because my baby is not with me, whereas normally the case would be different. So I've just been feeling a little down and sad, which is like, I know, normal, and even more normal because of my circumstance. But I don't know, I just find myself crying randomly or feeling guilty about doing certain things when I know like my baby is growing and needing extra care and all that stuff. So it's hard, and I don't know, I'm just gonna continue to like, you know, share my story and just share my way through this journey, because it's really hard, honestly, and it makes me so sad. But I know I have to remind myself that it's not my fault. Like, there's nothing I could do, and that she's better off where she is. And then her being inside my stomach. But it's just so hard. It's hard to see other people just going home with their babies and having their babies, like their pregnancies, and I'm just here. But I'm thankful, I'm grateful that she's healthy and that she's growing. It's just sometimes hard. And it's hard when you're a mom, but you innately have that feeling of wanting to be a mom, but circumstances are different. But yeah, I just wanted to like share how I'm feeling, because it's hard. I feel like I just need to get a good routine and get used to everything and just get everything ready for when she does come home, because it's gonna be a little bit of time. I still have a couple more months, which is like, that's the hardest part. Patience. Literally always my lesson in life is to be patient. So yeah, I just want to share how I'm feeling, just in case there's other people out there that are going through the same thing. Show you guys how much milk I got from that last pump. My milk is doing good. It's just hard because the hospital one is like better. Besides this one, my boob's been like kind of getting hard, but I've been consistent, so yeah. My new pump should get here on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that too. Excuse my hair, but I'm unboxing my new pump. It's finally here. I no longer have to use the hand pump.
Mira, Acuity man.
I'm gon' put the felon on. Fuck you niggas up. I'm gon' get my money long. Spin it, get it back. Can't take it with me when I'm gone. But when I'm gone, I hope it's all let me a fucking great. Spin it, get it back. Cause I was broke just yesterday. Yeah. I was broke just yesterday. Look, I was broke just yesterday. I spin it, get it back. Cause I was broke just yesterday. Now they got hell to pay. Down to pennies. I'm a
Nursing breast pads, breast milk bags, which I don't think I'll need for a long time. Charger. It's cute. Pump parts. Look at the little bottles. This is cute. Little bottles. Holder. Tube. It says I have to charge it before the first use. So that's what I'm gonna do, is charge it. Then I'm gonna wash my parts, and then my next pump is at 6 o'clock. I've been pumping every 3 hours. I just pumped, so at 6 o'clock I will pump again, but use my new pumps. So yeah.
Gotta flip it. to spin it. Know my limit. I can't pin it. I ain't stopping. I ain't flopping. On the top, trending top. I was broke, ain't see nobody. I ain't bitching, plead about it. Felt the world was sleeping around me. I was asking for a shot. I had to take this what I got. See niggas laughing while I plot. Raised to be better than my pop. Pops just came home, he bagging action. Off the road, bag of traffic. Yeah. I was broke just yesterday, but had to make something happen. Baby looking at me crazy now. I wanna rob some back. Now I'm mad on my dick. Ain't nobody ever gave me shit, so everybody a lick. I just free pick until I'm fucking rich. I'm gon' put the family on. Fuck you niggas up. I'm gon' get my money long. Spin it, get it back. Can't take it with me when I'm gone. But when I'm gone, I hope it's all let me a fucking great. Spin it, get it back, cause I was broke just yesterday. Yeah. I was broke just yesterday. Look, I was broke just yesterday. I spin it, get it back, cause I was broke just yesterday. Now they got hell to pay. I'm gon' put the family on. Fuck you niggas up. I'm gon' get my money long. Spin it, get it back. Can't take it with me when I'm gone. But when I'm gone, I hope it's all let me a fucking great. Spin it, get it back, cause I was broke just yesterday. Yeah. I was broke.
So I just wanted to show my postpartum swelling. I should have done this a couple days ago because now I am pretty like the swelling's really gone down from what it has been. But I've been a week and 2 days from birth, and this is how my stomach is looking like. Before it was so much like poochier, but it's definitely going down. Like, definitely going down. I just wear my underwear really high because I feel weird. But yeah, this is the stomach, and this is 1 week, 2 days after labor. It's going down a lot. So I just got finished pumping, y'all. I don't know, giving like a little review on this pump. The NCVI. I don't know, it's like okay. But I low-key feel like I have hit a plateau. Maybe not. But for a couple of days I was hitting a plateau. Hold on 1 second. This is what I have to put her milk in for the hospital. But for like the past couple of days, I have only been filling up like at the most this whole thing, or like just different intervals. So I'm not sure if it's been like my diet of me not eating enough food, or if it's just like the pump is not being as good as the one at the hospital. Of course, the one from the hospital is going to be better because it's like a $2,000 hospital grade pump, which is what they recommended. They recommended me to get that, but the doctor also said that my milk had come in good, so that it was okay. She had recommended this pump, but I don't know. I'm just like, so we're about to see how much milk I made. Let's see if I fill up one of these. So this is like filled to the brim, as you can see. Yeah, I feel like I've hit a plateau. Is that normal? Is that, oh, my hands are so like, ugh. I've been a little dehydrated, to be honest. I haven't been drinking enough water. But yeah, there was like, I don't know. I just feel like, is that normal? Is it gonna increase? Is it, I don't know, we'll see. Is it the pump? Also, the only thing I don't like about this pump is cleaning the parts. Like, compared to the, what's it called? Is it the Medela pump, which is what I've been using in the hospital and what I use whenever I go visit her in the hospital. That pump doesn't have a lot of parts to clean, so compared to that one, this one's pretty, like, honestly the hardest part of cleaning it is the drying process, because I'm pumping every 2 hours or every 3 hours, the parts are still not dry, so I have to like go in and like hand dry them, which is like very frustrating. But I just ordered a bottle sterilizer as well as like the dryer, so that should really change, excuse me, that should really change the game for me, because the hardest part has definitely been just cleaning the parts in between pumps, because it's already a lot to pump that much in a day, but on top of that having to also clean. So I'll definitely check back in when I get that sterilizer, because I am excited. That's gonna change it. But yeah, this is how much milk I have been kind of producing, and I'm just wondering, is it gonna go up? Because it's gonna eventually need to, because she's gonna get big and need more milk. But is this normal that I'm kind of at a plateau? I feel is it because my diet, is it like, because in the hospital I was eating like big meals, so I feel like that really contributed to my production. So is that why? Please comment below, because I don't know, at a time I've been producing like more than this. Sometimes I have a little bit more, but not like two of these, which I have done before. But yeah, that's how the pumping has been going, and that's how I feel about the pump. It's not bad, but I'm like, I kind of hit a plateau with it. So yeah.
Yesterday, look, I was broke yesterday. I said, me get it back, cause I was broke yesterday.
First use.
They got her to pay.
Hey y'all, so I am just in the process of doing my hair. I've been wearing it literally up in a bun for a while now. I just wanted to talk about like how I'm feeling right now, and just my current feels update, and how things have been going with me and baby, stuff like that. So I feel like I'm in like a better space now, because one, I'm like in a better, kind of in a better routine of being like going to see her. Definitely go see her every day. Like, that's something that is a must, of course. But it's still hard. Like, I still feel sad every single day, because like nobody wants their kid to be in the hospital. So it's still very hard. But as long as I like go see her, I've gotten to the point like where we could do skin to skin. I did skin to skin earlier today. So like things like that make it easier. Or like me going and helping with her like cares, like changing her diapers, taking her temperature, stuff like that. She's growing, she's doing really well. So everything's going good. It's just me having to be like patient as far as like her just getting ready to come home. My hair is so, what's it called? Just dry and full of gel. but I still don't feel like washing it because I'm lazy. So we're just gonna do a twist out. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing like a lot better because I've just, you know, made it a point to, as long as I can see her and know that she's my priority at the end of the day, like that's a must. Going to see her and calling and checking in on her and seeing how she's doing. I feel good, like I feel better, but I still get sad, honestly. I get lonely without her and my boyfriend being at work. Like it's hard, super hard. So, and pumping, oh my gosh, pumping is taking a lot of my time. I'm doing like, I think I've like decided to do every 3 hours because with every 2 hours they said you can give yourself 5 hours of rest, but I feel like it's harder after like sleeping 5 hours. It just felt like the 2 hours schedule just felt a lot more taxing, I guess, or just more like I was way more tired. So I've been doing the 3 hour schedule. I do miss some pumps, like especially like sometimes at the 12 a.m. one, I'm just like, no, I'm too tired, which I try not to beat myself up over, but I know like once she's here and I'm breastfeeding, it'll be completely different. Like you can't skip feeds, but right now I'm pumping. I'm giving myself a little bit of grace because it is very hard. Like it's extremely hard, but it's crazy because as soon as I was talking about like giving up, or not giving up, but talking about how like I hadn't been pumped, like my pumping wasn't increasing from like the skinny bottles to like the fatter ones. The next day I was in the fat bottles. So it's crazy how things work, but I'm just still continuing to pump and doing at least like 10 minutes. Like when I feel tired, at least giving myself at least 10 minutes. And yeah, that's how things have been going. I dropped, by this time I would have dropped my story time on my birth. So if you haven't watched that, you can watch that about like what happened and why things happened the way they did, basically, stuff like that. But I'm just going day to day. I've come to realize that I'm never gonna get sleep again. Like it's never gonna be the same. Me and my boyfriend had to realize that. And I feel like it's even like harder because she's in the hospital and you have to make time to go and like see her, spend time with her. It would be much different if she was just at home already. But yeah, definitely having to learn how to balance my days and be more, and just like sacrifice a lot sometimes, sacrificing sleep. But like I said, I'm giving myself grace when it comes to some of the pumping, because if I'm tired, and the hardest part of pumping, which was like having to like, after I wash, I of course like let my bottles air dry, but then after, like by the time I'm ready to pump, I would still have to like hand dry my parts of the pump, which is like kind of annoying with the pump that I have. The parts are kind of hard to like dry by hand, they're very like intricate. So that was another thing that like makes pumping a little bit more difficult, is having to do all of that. See, I'm just doing big twists like this, like nothing crazy. That kind of like makes pumping a little bit more because I have to make sure the parts are dry before I start. But I just got my sanitizer, which I would have showed the unboxing and stuff. So I'm hoping it's not a sanitizer and dryer, which I wish I would have paid more attention to that. I was trying to be, you know, cheap, and I didn't get the one with the drying, which really would have set things off, and my parts would have been dry every time I needed to pump, which would make things a lot easier. But just me knowing that they're like gonna be sanitized and stuff, it's good. Like, it's good. One less step to worry about, or like one less thing to worry about. But yeah, that's just my little check-in. I'm just about to continue to comb out my hair and put them in twists. I haven't noticed, like, we'll see, but I haven't noticed any hair. I don't even want to speak on it, but the hair is doing good. That's all I'm gonna say. From what I noticed, like, it's been in a bun type thing for a while, so we will see, but I haven't seen any major changes.